So, sa mga tao na I understand, kasi like I said, I'm also a VA, so I understand if hindi kayo nag-i-invoice, like sinasend nyo lang yung hours and then personal account nila yung nagsasend sa'yo. So, that is completely okay. What you need to do is to have those invoices, create a template, lagyan nyo ng letterhead from the company, and then have them sign it. So, i-trace mo, medyo mabunuto like ikaw talaga yung gagawa. Pero ite-trace mo basically from the past 3 years yung invoices and then ipapapirma mo with your client. It would be best if si client mo, siya mismo yung nakalagay dun sa Certificate of Incorporation or dun sa certified copies na maipaprovide mo, which is another na requirement for the DNV, ito yung Certificate of Good Standing basically. So this is where I suggest na hindi lang Certificate of Good Standing yung ibigay mo, kundi pati din yung certified copies or certification of incorporation, which shows the name of the client para mas strong yung proof na, itong client na to is direct kasi yung like yung basically yung communication nyo. So wala kayong company payroll. It's not like that difficult to understand na kung sino yung nag-sign sa contract mo, sino yung nag-sign sa COE mo, sila din yung nandun sa Certificate of Good Standing mo. Of course, this is not always na yes, kailangan same, but this is for more stronger proof. So, if may worry ka about the ITR and stuff like that, then definitely that will be best. I would also want to clarify na yung ITR, it doesn't, dun sa last 3 years, or I would say at least the past, like if right now is 2025, kahit yung 2024, 2023, and 2022 na ITR mo, hindi siya kailangan na abot dun sa minimum income requirement. So of course, it would be a really great help if it already is, but I understand with some na ngayon lang kayo nagka-raise or ngayon lang nadagdagan yung clients and stuff like that. So there's no worry about that. Kasi itong ITR, like I said, it's just more of a valid proof na for the past 3 years, you have been earning money.